Body bags were horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to week 163 on the Body Bags. Your Monday host, Dubbles here, as usual. Satanic is the flick I got for y'all this week from 2006. Released by Lionsgate Films. Top billed acts on this one is Jeffrey Combs and Angus Scrimm, of course, of Phantasm fame. So, all of their top billed, they have very, very small roles, especially Jeffrey Combs, like 3 scenes, maybe like 5 short scenes for Angus. So, but anyways, I digress. Basic plot on this one, you have a girl, Michelle. Basically, her and her father are driving on the road, and crazy car crash, and her father gets killed. Really terrible effects right off the bat, and that's before the title screen rolls in the flick. So, just rough from the start. But anyways, opens up with her in a hospital. She's had facial reconstruction, and she has amnesia, so she doesn't really remember anything. So yeah, Angus is the plastic surgeon, Angus Scrimm, and of course, fucking pretty cool. But he's just like a nice doctor in this one. Doesn't have a creepy role or anything like that in this one. But anyway, so yeah, she wakes up there. Janitor mysteriously gets killed, and then she's released to a halfway house where she spends time with other troubled youth. And basically, she's just going through the pieces, trying to backtrack, and figure out what the hell is going on and what happened with this wreck. So, yeah, there's a lot of flashback scenes, especially to that one particular wreck, which, like I said, was bad. Kind of bad CG. So I don't know, those flashbacks, although they're trying to add little pieces as it goes and try to unveil you the full picture kind of thing at the end, they just it gets really repetitive and takes you out of it after a while, and just ineffective. I feel like if they were just it was a little bit more well done, it might hold a little more power behind it, I guess. But anyways, 75% of the acting I felt like was just not that great, and partly, I can't completely blame the actors and actresses. A lot of the dialogue and stuff wasn't too great, and it was pretty dialogue heavy and just boring conversation for the most part. A lot of the creepy, so-called creepy haunting moments where she's haunted by this unknown force, and she's trying to figure out these pieces. All those suspenseful moments are just fall short, in my opinion. Decent practicals in post-kill. I guess there's decent, actually use practical blood. But all the kills are off-screen, so that's disappointing. There's some nudity, so whoop whoop, but not enough to really pull through and make this a good flick, in my opinion. Even if they could afford to have a little more Angus Scrimm and Jeffrey Combs, who plays a detective in this movie and is questioner in a few parts of the film. Very short appearances, but yeah. I'll say this movie's very skippable, in my opinion, though. I would give it I was wanting to give it a 4 out of 10, but I'm going to be nice and give it a 5 out of 10. Still a skippable movie, just because it had Angus Scrimm and Jeffrey Combs. But very skippable, low-budget movie that, is forgettable, to be honest. So, anyway, hopefully next week we'll have a more fun flick for y'all, though. As always, appreciate y'all watching. Peace.